Hey guys, what's up? It's Marco, and today I'm going to be talking about a few of the new movie trailers that came out this week. Now, earlier we did record a whole group discussion about all these trailers, but I kind of screwed up on the audio, so instead of re-recording that with all of us all over again, I'm just going to go through the brief Spark Notes version of everything we said, starting with Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah, the second trailer to Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, a lot of people have been complaining that this trailer shows just way too much, but I think it's right at that sweet spot, just enough Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Vulture action, where you can still go into the movie and have a few surprises left. But the third trailer, which will inevitably come out in a few months, will definitely spoil this. It'll show us everything that we haven't seen yet, and all the questions that we had will be answered. This next trailer is going to show us everything, like the Vulture, how he got his suit, Shocker, and the Tinkerer. It's just going to be like every other Sony trailer where they have the entire plot laid out in front of you, and there's no real surprises. And that's a problem with a lot of Sony trailers. They just show off the entire movie, and it's a problem the Amazing Spider-Man 2 had. In the second or third trailer to The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they showed you literally the last frame of the movie, and it was ridiculous. Speaking of Sony and boneheaded decisions, they're actually planning to remove Spider-Man from the MCU after the second Spider-Man movie that they're doing. The current contract states that Tom Holland can appear in 3 Sony movies and 3 Marvel movies, and it's up to Sony and Disney to renegotiate after that. But Sony has come out this week and said that they will most likely not renegotiate with Disney and Marvel, and they will try to build their own Spider-Man universe, again tying it into the R-rated Venom movie and the Silver Sable and Black Cat spin-off movie. And this has got to be one of the greediest things Sony has done in years. I mean, this is a company that's standing on its last leg, and it's trying to squeeze as much money as it can out of the Spider-Man property. And Spider-Man is a moneymaker, so it looks like they're trying to strong-arm Disney and Marvel into some kind of deal where they can get more money, or they're just going to hold the character hostage for years and years, and we'll probably not see Spider-Man in the MCU for quite a while. I mean, Disney and Marvel, they don't need Spider-Man technically, since they do make all the money off of merchandising anyway, but it was really something great and special to see Tom Holland's Spider-Man alongside the Avengers in Captain America Civil War, and I hope that they can come to some sort of deal, or Sony in a last-ditch effort could just sell off Spider-Man for like $1 billion to Marvel and Disney, and we can see some kind of resolution to this whole rights issue. And it'd be kind of ironic, it'd be a poetic irony if in a last-ditch effort for Sony, a struggling company about to face bankruptcy, to sell off the movie rights to Spider-Man, like Marvel did in the 90s, where they were facing bankruptcy and had to sell off Spider-Man just to get themselves out of that hole they were in. But back to the trailer, like I said, I enjoyed it a lot. It touched on a few things like whether or not Peter Parker was worthy enough to be Spider-Man, if he deserves to be Spider-Man, and what that really means, and whether or not he could be Spider-Man with his high-tech suit or not. If Peter Parker is going to be just an Iron Man ripoff, or if he's going to be his own hero in his own right, which is a very interesting story arc for Peter Parker, seeing if he can graduate to the next level and become Spider-Man, which is probably going to be the next title for the next movie. This is Spider-Man Homecoming, and the next one could be Spider-Man Graduation. Very obvious, but I'm calling it right now. That's going to be the title for the next one, Spider-Man Graduation. Almost as obvious as that Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man reference they made in this trailer. But moving on to the next trailer, which is Justice League, the first official trailer. Not that Comic-Con sneak peek sizzle reel we got last year, but an actual trailer. And this one definitely gave me a lot of hope. It's no secret that I have a problem with the past 3 DC Extended Universe movies, but Justice League seems like the first step in the right direction. Now, I still have a lot of faith in Wonder Woman, but it seems like Justice League will be the first DC Extended Universe movie to really blow us all away. They're really going a different direction with this one. It's still dark and you can't tell what's going on half the time, but at least they've lightened up that filter just a little bit, and you can tell that the studio's kind of trying to add some levity to the DC Extended Universe. Batman and the Flash are cracking some jokes, Aquaman is acting like a bro, #AquaBro, and Wonder Woman is kicking ass. There's a lot of things going on here. Cyborg looks like CGI Borg, #CGI Borg, but you know, maybe the visual effects aren't finished for that scene, but then why put that in the trailer in the first place? Anyway, the movie looks pretty great. It looks hype. Aquaman definitely steals this entire trailer. I mean, if you have a scene like him riding on a Batmobile, killing parademons, Batman like throwing batarangs, exploding in the faces of parademons, a lot of parademon killing in this trailer, I'm not gonna lie, and not a hint of Superman yet. If Spider-Man Homecoming gave away too much, Justice League gave us very little. Like 5 out of the 6 members are shown off in this trailer, and that's great. I'm glad they're hiding that Superman reveal for at least the second trailer, or maybe even the final movie, because I don't want another Doomsday situation where it's just, and here's the cave troll that will be Doomsday, and now you've given away the entire third act of the movie. I know we've all been burned by DC movies in the past, but I'm still holding on to that shred of hope that Justice League will turn the tide for all these movies, and who knows, maybe Warner Brothers finally has their shit together. I mean, they have Joss Whedon writing and directing the Batgirl movie, James Wan working on the Aquaman movie, and it's rumored that Jordan Peele will be directing the Flash movie. That sounds like a triple threat right there, and I'm very excited to see what the future of DC's movies is going to look like. But that's going to be it for today. Sorry to let you guys go so soon, but we will be back next week with more videos, reviews, and podcasts. And next week we are talking about Ghost in the Shell, the live action movie, and the Death Note trailer, so make sure to check back for that. You can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be alerted whenever we upload new content. And if you enjoyed this video, you can leave a like and comment down below. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys next week. Have a good one, guys. Peace!